Hey guys, I'm sitting here with my DIY, my new DIY Cooper's beer kit. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, see what's inside. All right, I'm gonna make a lager. So I got this whole thing. This was actually a used version, which you can get at a discounted price on Amazon. So I got this one for like 74 bucks. It's got all the bottles. Let's see how bad a shape it's in now. It's not looking too bad. Brew enhancer. Oh, I know what this is. All right, yeah, looking good there. Nothing leaked out. Sometimes you get some of this stuff and it's just leaked out. And this is looking pretty darn good. Here's all the spout for the bottle caps. It's the clips. This is just what I needed. There's all the bottles in there. Stir spoon. Carbonation drop. Put these in the bottle when you're bottling. Gives you the bubbly. Let's pull all this out. This is for bottling here too. Specific gravity stick. Collar that goes around the top. This actually fit right in here. I know this because this is the second one of these I've purchased. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. There's my lid. There's a couple more bottles. A piece of paper down there is for the temperature. Very important. We're going to stick this on the side of our kit here, right about there. Well, here's everything that came with the kit. Got all the bottles, and then this, the collar and the lid, and then temperature. Again, carbonation drops. The yeast is underneath the cap here. This is the yeast you're going to use. So if you were looking for that, once you pop that up, brew enhancer. So this is really simple. Oh, and this is for bottling. I'm stirring, of course. Got the lids. And this just pops right into there. And these are the clips that clip this to here. And then here's your recipe, which this is probably the simplest beer and super good. Yeah, anyway, there we go. This brew enhancer, it's a kilogram of it. And it's just dextrose and maltodextrin. All right, before I sanitize this, I'm gonna go ahead and slap the temperature sticker on the side here. And then I am gonna go ahead and sanitize everything. I've got some Star San I bought from the beer supply store that I'm gonna use. So I love this stuff, it's really good. Go ahead and slap this on. Yeah, and this is just an adhesive sticker. Just put it right on there. You can put it anywhere on here and get away with it. Like about right there. I already got this all sanitized, and I got this sanitized as well. I'm just gonna snap it together, and then it pops right in there. Okay, there we go. It just pops on and off there, and it snaps on with a little clip. All right, this is nice. We're gonna go ahead and add this stuff. Okay, and then we just add these two. This is so easy, it's great. So we're just gonna add these two here, and then we're gonna fill it up to the 23 liter mark, just like warm water, and then stir it around. Then we'll add our yeast. Again, the yeast is on top of here. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is just pour this in there. Okay, we're gonna add 2 liters of hot water. Stir it up to dissolve it. Okay, we're gonna pour this in now. It's our yeast. All right, I heated this up. I'm just gonna open the lid on it I've dissolved this for the most part, the dextrose. I'm just adding hot water. It just dissolved. I'm going to fill this up to about the 23-liter mark with warm water, and then I'll top it off with the with cooler water to bring the temp down if need be a little bit. But I'm going to use hot water and stir this up till it dissolves. Okay, filled it up to 20-liter mark with hot water. Now I'm going to switch it to cold. Do the remaining 3 liters with cold. Bring that temp down a little bit. I can add my yeast. Okay, just sterilize the collar. Now I'm going to sterilize this. But when I put it on, just put some star sand in there, scrub it down. And then once this gets down to temp, I'll add the yeast. I had to wait till the next morning here to let the wort cool down. I didn't use a wort chiller, so I can pop the clips on it. Go ahead, stir it around again. I'm gonna add my yeast. We're at like the 12-day mark for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and bottle this up today. That's my IPA I got going. Here's our lager. Batch of lager, bottle dryer, sterilizing this stuff, sanitizing, hot water, and star sand. And I'm letting it dry on there. All right, now I'm just gonna take this right up in there. Then in each bottle, I'm going to put one of these. Okay, it's going to fill that thing up. And we'll just get a little sample here off that. Going to get things going. I have a bowl down below there, so because it drips, as you can see. One of these. There. And over here. Business now. Sanitized all the caps too. Here's the first one. Crank it down. All right, there we go. I'm gonna wait at least 2 weeks, probably closer to a month. All right, here's my first batch of beer in a long time. This is the lager, and it's all ready to go. Yeah, good carbonation. Let's give it a smell. All right, not too bad. Oh yeah. Nice head on it, nice color too. Wow, I didn't even use a secondary in that thing. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Oh, that's just fine. Yep. Tastes better than Budweiser. Yeah, I like that. That is a nice. It's got a little bit of bitterness, like in a good way, like I'd expect from a good lager. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. makes a fine brew. All right, yeah, I'd highly recommend you make this one. Super easy. It's the easiest beer you could ever make. So very tasty, very flavorful, not bland. I mean, that is a nice, good, healthy lager. So I'm pretty pleased with the color on it too. I'm actually pretty surprised, especially since I didn't use a secondary. So, all right, thank you all so much for watching. Much appreciated. Cheers. Hey, this video is on doing a batch of Mosaic hop burst. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a still shot here of this recipe. I'll also put these directions in the video description as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the cracked grain in a steeping bag to 2 gallons of cold water and bring it to a boil. Got my steeping bags here, and then got my grain right here. So this is what they gave me for this recipe at the beer supply store. Crystal 40, Victory 25, melanoidin. That's cool. I've never heard any of these, but I'm gonna try them out. The water here is really good. It's well water, so I'm just gonna use it straight from the tap. Otherwise, sometimes I'll use filtered water. Filling this up to 2 gallons. Just take my steeping bag here. I'm just gonna flip it over so the grains pour into this. Got my grains. Made a little bit of a mess. Bringing this 2 gallons of water to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and add the grain to it, bring it to a boil. All right, here in a couple seconds, I'm gonna take this out because it's darn near boiling. I'm gonna add my liquid malt extract and then my corn sugar. I'm gonna shut the heat off before though. I'm gonna pull that out, put it in here, shut the heat off, add these 2 things, and stir it up till it dissolves. All right, it's boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out now. Turn the heat off. Now time to add this and that. I'm gonna stir this as I add it too. Okay, I've added all the malt extract, and I'm just gonna stir it till it's fully dissolved. Almost got it. All right, now that it's fully dissolved, go ahead and heat it up again, and then boil it. Bring to a boil for 5 minutes, and then I'll add my hops. First round of hops. Okay, I brought it back to a slow rolling boil, and I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/2 ounce of my Mosaic hops here. I have 2 ounce packets, so there's 1 ounce is half of that, so right about there is how many I'm going to add for boiling hops. I'm going to go ahead and add these Mosaic hops now. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to boil this for 45 minutes now. Stirring occasionally. Okay, it's been boiling for 45 minutes now. Go ahead and add 1 ounce hops. Boil for 5 more minutes. Add some more. All right, 5 minutes with more hops. All right, 5 more minutes. More hops. Okay, I'm gonna add the 1.5 ounces here. So the rest of this. All right, I'm gonna boil for 1 more minute. All right, here's my fermenter. It's a Cooper's DIY kit fermenter. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 gallons of cold water to it. All right, I got my cold water in there, 2 gallons. I'm gonna siphon off my wort into it. Got my wort up here, fermenter down there. I'm just gonna siphon it off using this hose here. Thank you. I've actually let my wort cool overnight, so rather than use a wort chiller, I put it right in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my yeast. So this is some white yeast. This is a smack pack, they call it. It's a liquid yeast for brewing. So what you're gonna do is smack it and then let it swell up and then add it to the wort. Okay, you can tell that packet is now broke. Now wait for it to swell up. Just like the ingredients say on the back, you don't have to wait for it to sit and swell up. You can do that, but they say that's an optional step. So, you can already tell it's starting to swell up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and open it and add it to my wort. All right, now I'm just gonna take and just kind of stir it up just a little bit. Mix the yeast in there. All right, I'm ready to bottle this stuff up. It's been 2 weeks and 1 day in the fermenter. And they say that, you could put this in the secondary. They got all that sludge in the bottom there. If you put it into the secondary, it'll clear it up a little bit. Me, I'm not too worried about it. I like it a little hazy. That doesn't bother me any. And then I'm gonna put it in these bottles here. I've got them already sanitized. This goes right here. Here's my bottles, and what I do is I take these carbonation drops and drop one of them in each bottle. Right, I went through and put a carbonation drop in each one of these. So now all I gotta do is fill them and cap them. Put a bowl down there because this thing just kind of drips, and then I just fill it up. Well, here it is. Got this Mosaic all ready to go. Let's give it a shot. Not much for a head. A little bit. That's all right though. Oh, that smells delicious. Nice and citrusy. Yeah, not too strong. Not like an IPA, but it's technically an IPA. That's good. Oh, yeah, it's got that nice Mosaic hop flavor to it. A little bit bitter on the finish, kind of sweeter up front, more citrusy up front. Great citrusy, fruity smell. Really thirst quenching. I mean, this is like, if you're thirsty, it's a good summertime drink, but it's not, it doesn't have a strong IPA flavor, or flavor. Oh, I almost just like picked up a little bit of bubblegum smell. It's kind of strange, but very, very sweet, just like a quick bubblegum smell. Nice bitter finish, not too strong. Very smooth beer. That's really good. I'm happy with this. I'm real happy with the way this turned out. Well, if you like Mosaics, this is a really good one to make. I think next time what I'll do is I'll take advantage of the the dry hop, because I didn't dry hop this one, and I think I will, just to give it a little bit more hoppy kick. So, but you know, right now it tastes a lot like a good pale ale. So man, I love this homebrew, so good. So what a fun hobby. I'm really enjoying this, and then getting to you know, sample the finished product and share it with people. It's great, you know, having other people enjoy your beers too. It's a lot of fun. It takes a little bit of patience, but well worth it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I love it. This one turned out really good, as anticipated. So hey, I'm just happy that anything that doesn't spoil or taste horrible, I'm happy with. And there's a cost savings to be had here too, making your own beer. So especially this kind of stuff. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And hey, if you would subscribe to my channel, it helps me out, helps keep this hobby going too. All right, thanks a lot.